Yo, JT here, and today,
what up?
we got Bat Bro Will, and we're doing a steak cook-off, many requests, and some beef in this one. Let's get into it.
My bad, pimp.
Alright, so today we have two New York strips, classic steak, probably my third or fourth favorite cut of beef personally. But we actually have, they're the same size pretty much, but this one's just a bit thicker. So we flipped a coin, this was heads, this was tails, for JT's choice. And so he got the thick one, which I think might be a little bit harder to cook, but more potential. You know, like if he cooks it well, it's gonna be really good. So, and we're gonna do a blind taste test. We're gonna try both of them without knowing which one is which to determine which is better. You can pick your own style of cooking, you pick your own seasoning, you pick how you prepare it. Let's get it. All right, JT, how are you gonna cook your steak? You get to pick.
I'm going stovetop.
Cast iron?
Cast iron.
I'm gonna go cast iron too. Okay. So we're gonna cook it the same way. Okay. We'll see if it varies how exactly we do it though.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I actually have this. Hi, Henry.
Hey, stay away from the.
Hey, bad boy, go.
Good.
All right, I'm actually pulling a little audible. I'm using a little bit of Creole seasoning.
Actually?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's salt, red pepper, black pepper, chili powder, and dehydrated garlic, and silicon dioxide. I don't even know what that is, but we're trying it, boys. Slow-mo. Alright, so I actually salted this like 20 minutes ago and put it out so it got up to room temperature. I told JT to do the same thing. I gave him a little very important tip, so advantage for him. But so this is already salted, and I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm just gonna use pepper and garlic powder, and I think you're gonna do the exact same thing. So it's really just gonna come down to who cooks it better. Like the seasoning and the prep is all the exact same. You have a bit thicker steak, it's gonna be harder to cook, but it could be really good. So I'm patting mine dry personally. You do whatever you like. So. And JT, I'm actually gonna have you pick what pan you want to use. I'll give you first pick. We have a little cast iron, a big cast iron, a medium cast iron, and just a regular like aluminum frying pan here. What are you going with? You going with, you want to go medium cast iron?
I'm going, yeah.
All right. I'm actually, this might backfire. I'm going little cast iron.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
He's so nervous. He's like, why'd you pick that?
I don't know.
All right, we're getting the pans ready here. Just cranking the heat up. I'm gonna get mine real hot. JT's actually pretty insecure about how hot he should put it on. He tried to get tips from me. I'm not gonna give it to him because the whole point is how to cook it.
I'm at your home court right now.
Well, it's just a regular oven. Ooh, you don't use the open flame ever, do you?
I've never used it.
It's like this, the heating, I'll tell you the heating is like the same.
Okay.
Like high is high on an electric stove still. So yeah, this is a gas open flame stove. I'm right here. JT's hotter, and he's actually on a bigger flame as well. Mine's a little smaller. You can't lower it, you frickin' cheater.
No, why not?
You take it all. You're just gonna cook it exactly like I do, and it's gonna be no different. All right, I'm coating the pan in vegetable oil here. Are you gonna put oil in your pan?
Yeah.
Oh, real interesting.
Fine. You
did
oil?
the exact same thing I did. No, you should probably use that.
Yeah.
Olive oil will just burn.
I've used olive oil.
Did it smoke up your house?
Yeah.
All right, JT's going in. Let's see if you get that sizzle.
Oh yeah.
How you feeling about the initial sizz?
I like it.
All right. All right, getting Will's on the pan here. Oh, that's loud, buddy.
Oh, are you fit?
It's a little small. I gotta condense her down a little bit. Oh yeah.
Hope that works out.
No worries at all there, bud.
All right, so I gotta be strategic right here. I'm gonna flip it, throw in my rosemary butter, baste.
I'm flipping. All right. How you feeling about that look?
Fine. I can always put it back on. There we go.
Wow, you're going butter and rosemary already. All right. Man, you're making me scared. I think I want to flip mine now. Let's see what we got going on here. Could have used a little bit longer. Basting like a fiend over there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you got a way more fancy process going on right now. I'm staying a little more classic. All right, about a minute later, I cranked up the heat a little bit. JT's got the heat roaring, and he hasn't stopped basting.
I'm good now.
All right, so that one's all sauced up. Mine's a little dry looking still. See how it goes. JT's all over this thing. So I'm just going a little bit of butter here, not much. Oh, that's smoking hard already. This one's thin, so I want to be careful not to overcook it. I'm gonna go butter. JT went butter and rosemary. I'm actually gonna go
I've seen videos on that.
butter and thyme. You feel threatened at this point?
No, I'm excited to see how that's gonna be.
All right, different spices.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm basting a little bit. I just flip my back over, and that crust is turned. You're done. JT's pulling it off already, and I still got mine on the heat. I think your flame was a little bit bigger, though. Look at that bad boy. That's dark. All right, so I'm going to baste mine a little more than pull it off. Okay, so I'm just going to baste a couple more times here. So, JT, how did you go about knowing if your steak is done? Did you just time it?
I just looked.
You just looked?
Oh yeah. It's perfect for me. Oh, that's looking good. But that's looking better.
Either I overcooked mine or you
Or
severely undercooked yours.
Huh.
So we're gonna have a winner, a clear winner, one way or another. I just don't know what.
I'm excited about mine nonetheless.
All right.
Proud of myself.
Have you ever cooked a steak that thick?
No, this thickest steak I've cooked. For these next 5 minutes it rests, it's still gonna cook a little bit.
Either this is a pretty tough steak or I kind of overcooked it.
Huh.
That's actually feeling not that bad.
Yeah?
Right here though, that's dense, bro. So this is basically gonna come down to you cooked yours less and you used rosemary. I cooked mine a little more and used thyme. So we will see if somebody messed up, I think.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be too raw or too cooked. I just don't know. I hope it works out.
We'll just have to see.
5 minutes later.
All right, we are blindfolded. I hope that we are in the frame. And we are having my wife cut the steak into two bites of equal size from each steak so we can do a blind taste test of each. All right, I swear I'm purposefully not looking. Hi, Lulu. I'm purposely not looking. My eyes are basically shut. I can't tell whose is whose or anything. But my wife has prepped, so we each have a bite of each. Let's taste test and see whose is better. We're gonna have no idea whose steak is whose. All right, don't look.
I gotta stab around.
Where's my fork? Shay, where did you put my fork?
Yeah.
These are the same? Do you have it?
No.
Now uncover your mouth. So these are the same. All right, take the bite of steak 1. Shay, you know who this is?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good. That was really good.
Great steak.
I definitely don't think that was overcooked
No,
at all.
no. It had good crust.
That was really good tasting.
Yeah.
All right, steak. Okay, out of 10, what's your rating there?
8-4.
8.4.
Yep.
I give that steak an 8.1
Right.
out of 10. All right, steak
Yeah.
2 going in.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, tender. More tender.
I thought a little more too.
Cooked more.
more seasoning.
A lot more seasoning. Very different. So my cut right there was more tender, and there was more seasoning.
I didn't feel like it had like a great crust either.
Yeah. I'm giving that steak a 7.4. What do you got?
7-8.
7.8?
Yeah.
We both think steak 1 was better.
Yeah.
All right, Shay, put both steaks in front of us. Just put them both in front of us. All right, JT, unblindfold. All right, so looking at them, yours is perfect medium rare. JT freaking nailed it. Here, let's cut into it even more. My eyes are adjusting, I can't even see. All right, so here's JT's pretty dang perfect medium rare, dude.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty dang solid. Maybe a little on the rare side. And then here's Will's.
Ooh.
Also very nicely cooked. I'd say mine's close. Mine's like medium rare. Yours might be rare, but that's kind of to be expected. Mine's closer to medium. Yours is closer to rare. And both cooked very well. Very happy with how both were cooked. So let's both take a bite of each now and see if we can tell which one was steak 1 and which one was steak 2. I think I already know though.
Me too.
Okay,
I
so
think. I'm not sure.
I'll cut a slice of mine. All right. Do you think this was steak 1 or steak 2?
There's no seasoning on
I don't know. I need to try yours first. Out of those 2 bites, I like this one more.
Me too.
Let's try one more bite.
More towards the fatty side.
Yeah.
It's not as tender. Over here, it's I like that.
I think mine's actually more tender though. But yours is just cooked a little better. Yours is like rare, medium rare. Mine's like medium rare.
I love that seasoning.
The Crayola seasoning kicked ass, bro.
That was like zesty right there.
I seasoned mine better. You cooked yours better. Was steak 1 John's?
Yeah.
JT cooked the steak better. Damn!
Let's go.
Okay, do you feel like you liked mine on the last bites more?
On the last bite, I liked mine more. On the bite before that, I liked yours more.
I know. We had a weird cut off that first one. And here's a closer look at how they're cooked. Like that's freaking pretty money, but JT just had a thicker steak. I think that's a bit of an advantage.
All right, so final thoughts. My steak 1, cooked a little bit better.
I
I
think
would say it had a little bit of a better crust.
I think your crust was better.
A little under-seasoned.
My seasoning was better though.
Uh-huh.
I seasoned it better. You just executed the cooking a little better. I don't think my pan was hot enough.
Really?
Your flames were freaking huge.
Yeah.
I think my heat was just a little too low.
I really like the flavor on yours.
Yeah. The seasoning, that freaking Creole seasoning,
Ooh.
that was the move, bro.
It had a little bit of a kick to it too.
Yeah, after eating the whole steak though, mine ended up being I would have rated it more like, I probably would have rated mine like a 7, 9, or 8, 1. But yours, I mean, after eating all of it, I would probably rate them the same.
Yeah.
But
They both had their ups and downs.
that first bite, I just thought yours was cooked a little better. I thought mine tasted a little better, but the overall texture was pretty bomb on yours.
So there it is for you guys. Me versus Will steak cook-off. That was a really fun one to make. I ended up, I guess I took the dub, but Will definitely held his own, and we kind of gave it a tie almost. Yeah. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe on this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Next up, turkey cook-off.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. I have no freaking idea how to cook a turkey.